Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? It's your old pal Aaron here, and today I'm going to be discussing with you one of the craziest high school stories that I'm ever going to possibly tell you. And let me tell you, coming from high school, it was pretty much a big year for me. I have to say, at least, the first two, the first 2.5 years, I'll have to admit, were pretty awful. But by the third year, things got better. I mean, if you're currently in high school right now, just know the fact you're not alone. High school sucks sometimes, but you know what? It's practically schooling. Just things will get better as we progress. But anyway, so I'm basically telling you guys about the time when we had to deal with the most hypocritical teacher of all time. I mean, seriously, no doubt, if there's any teacher that's been the most hypocritical person of all time in my entire one, I would have to say it would be my freaking English teacher, or at least one of my English teachers. And she was just so crazy, I didn't even like her. Okay? No one even liked her. I sure as hell didn't. I thought she was the biggest piece of shit ever. But so anyway, this teacher, she had basically her set of rules, like, she would tell you, not to eat in her class, which was pretty normal. But the way she went about it, she says all the rules apply to everyone, not just students. Yet this teacher full on would break every single rule. For an example, she would say don't eat in the class because it could spread ants or some stupid shit like that. And yet she pulls out nothing but, and yet here she is eating nothing but salad when asking her what exactly she's doing, and I'm kind of being like, hey, I thought you said we couldn't eat in your class, and she says, well, you guys can't, but I can, and she tried to call us mentally retarded for some weird reason. Like, she was just that fucked up to the point where she's just like, well, I have privileges because I'm not special ed. I mean, should you not? It was just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, if you have a teacher that just does that crap, just fucking break all the school rules because that is just bull right there. She shouldn't even be treating you that bad. And she tries to treat us like actual adults, and yet the moment we try to ask her questions, she'll just say shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, no doubt she's one time said to us shut the fuck up. And I thought it was pretty fucked up, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. And then there were times where we were trying to ask her a question about a certain topic because we had her for English and study skills. And she'd be like, shut up, young man. I'm trying. She'd be like, shut up, young man. And then she would just start talking with the teacher. And it's pretty loud. Like, the moment we call out on her bullshit, she just would not listen. I mean, seriously, if you try telling her, well, why are you doing this when your rules state you're not allowed to do so? And she's just like, shut the fuck up and let me do whatever I want. It's like, seriously, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, no doubt this teacher was a pain in the ass, and there were even moments where she would hold us back in class because some students were talking in classroom. Like, seriously, she knows who does it because they were like right next to her. And as much as my dismay is, she still would not ever fucking listen. Like, even we know exactly who it is, and she would just say, hey, being the most talkative kid isn't going to make you so popular, young man. Like, seriously. Seriously, it's just like a bunch of what the fuck? If you know who it is, why don't you fucking punish him? I just still don't get it. I mean, seriously, if you know who the person is, then you should at least go ahead and say, all right, you need to stop now, or I'm gonna hold you back. But no, she knows who the fucking kid is, and first time's like a warning, second time it's like, all right, everybody staying afterwards for 2 minutes, and it's like, what the fuck? Fuck. And seriously, it pisses me off. And let me tell you the most fucked up part about her. And this is possibly the one thing I don't even like about her, not even till this very day, but by the fact that she fucking tried to punch me. Like, seriously, she almost tried to hit me at one point, and I basically knew self-defense in so many ways. So the moment she tried to lay her finger on me, I ended up blocking it and I punched her, and she tried to have me get punished instead of her. And you all know, basically, if you fucking hit somebody, they're gonna retaliate back. There's no, oh, you can't hit a teacher or some of that stuff. No. This was a teacher that flat out deserved to get punched. I have never met a more fucked up teacher than that person. than that freaking teacher. I'm not going to say who she is. I'm just going to say she's a woman. She's a bitch. She makes me actually wish she had cancer, okay? And I remember on the last day of school, I shid you not, she had admitted she has a child. And I just felt bad mostly for the kid because it's like, Jesus Christ, poor kid. Poor kids. Like, seriously, if you ever have seen the most fucked up teachers before and you saw their children, you probably would feel bad for them. I mean, just depending on the situation. I mean, mostly if they were like strict teachers, then yeah, you would probably want something done for that kid, you know, because it's like, man, that kid's probably gotta live with that fucking mom. Probably has to share a roof over her head with that lady. So, I don't know. But out of curiosity, is she the only fucked up teacher I've ever had? Or have you had only one fucked up teacher? Who knows? Just leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me basically if you have had a really fucked up teacher. And yeah, I hope to see you guys all around.